What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome to Maze Shadow of Light, a brand new action RPG that just came out today. So if you do want to download the title, it is now globally available and ready to download on iOS as well as Android. So Maze Shadow of Light is a mobile action RPG through and through. It follows a very familiar gameplay loop. So I hate to say this so early in the video, but if you already don't like this genre, there's not going to be much of anything in Maze Shadow of Light to kind of convince you otherwise. However, hey, stick around, you might see something you like. So first things first, the graphic style. So it looks unlike most mobile titles. It went for kind of like this watercolor, like remember the game Gigantic that used to be out on PC? It looks very similar to that title there. So from an art direction standpoint, I think the game looks absolutely fantastic. Now, from a graphic fidelity standpoint, something about the game just doesn't look right to me. Like, it looks smudged and blurry and muddy. Like, it looks as if the game has an ultra high graphic setting, but you have the game set on like low or medium. Like, that's the look that it gives me. And I'll just show you just to double check. Have the game on high. I've already reboot, but just something about it just a little bit muddy. Like, look at this. Like, it just doesn't seem crisp. It's almost as if there needs to be like a high-res download pack that you need to download additionally to this to make it look its best. But for whatever reason, it just, I don't know. That might just be me. Let me show you what the game looks like in combat, and then you can decide as well. So there's probably gonna be a cutscene because the story is actually very heavy on story, tons of voice acting, tons of cutscenes. So I'm gonna cut the video here and we'll be back after this cutscene. All right, so here we are in combat. So real quick, have my basic attack right here on Q. I am using BlueStacks and it works just fine on BlueStacks as well as Nox. I have my little Blizzard attack here. I have my little baseball fireball throw there as well. And I also have this cool earthquake ability, which once it's powered up, it is the cutest earthquake you've ever seen, but I'll save that for later. And you also have a dodge ability. This game's claim to fame is that it has a follower system. So when you first begin the game, you can actually select your own main character, and you can also unlock followers as well. And there's about, I would say about 10 or 15 followers in the game right now. So you can kind of select one that kind of complements your strengths or something that kind of makes up for your weaknesses. I have this fist using melee character right here, and she does abilities that you would expect. So that is that. The game does have an autoplay. So you have an autoplay that will do your skills and an autoplay that will just move around and do your basic attacks as well. So this is what I was kind of talking about on the graphics. Everything just looks a little muddy. Like it has like a Nintendo 64 blur to everything. Like it just doesn't seem completely clean, but that could just be my imagination there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on full auto with skills as well so we can just kind of go through this here. Very cool. Now, like I said, she has the cutest earthquake animation I've ever seen in a video game. There it is. Look at that. So she does her little earthquake and she bounces around. Really, really awesome animation there. So as far as the way the skills are presented in the game, it's a very good looking game, even though I think it looks a little bit muddy. Try to play pro here. So I have taken control again because there are quite a bit of telegraphs in this game. So when it comes to like the basic mobs, the autoplay will kind of let you get away with it. But for some of the boss encounters and some of the mid-boss encounters, you're gonna have a lot of trouble trying to defeat everything with just autoplay because you're just gonna stand in all of the red and it's gonna be a really bad time for you. In addition to the follower system, there's also kind of intro damage. So when you come into combat, they will come in with a bang. So if I switch to my mage here, she comes in with a little bit of damage as well. So that's overall the combat system in the game. Like I said, nothing, look at that earthquake animation. I love that, I love that. But overall, like I said, nothing like that's gonna make you go, wow, I really, really need to play this game if action RPGs on mobile aren't already kind of your thing. So that is that. Let's go ahead and try to beat this guy. Let me go back to my range set. Easy, easy. Down he goes. Let's keep on moving. All right. Good soundtrack as well. Absolutely. And here comes the final boss. Of course, he's gonna yell at us. This, like, ever since Borderlands, every game is like, this is how we're going to intro every single boss encounter from here on out. This is what we're gonna do. So let's kind of get as many of them up in a circle as possible. do some really good AoE. And once again, autoplay is not going to be able to kind of round up mobs as efficiently as that. There's the big telegraphs there. Whoa, whoa. Might as well play on auto, FG. All right, let's actually try to win this. Try to get out of that. See how big the telegraphs are? Your autoplay will be doing a really terrible job in trying to keep you alive here. Let's kind of just switch to you. Oh man, I took a lot of... I'm actually might die here on video. Might die. Well, that's only because I was talking at the same time, and I wanted to show you that there is a good degree of challenge here. Like, I'm actually... Hold on, let me put my tryhard panties on. My lilac tryhard panties are now on. I'm going to actually try to win this fight. All my skills as a gamer my entire life on this one moment. All right. The targeting is a little wonky sometimes. So they kind of, like, the targeter was trying to get this barricade over here as opposed to the boss. So, the targeter should kind of, in my opinion, really focus on the boss that you're fighting. All right, whatever. I wanted to show you the game had a good degree of challenge as well. So you do have to pay attention. Autoplay will not do a really good job unless you massively overpower the content. And that's because of the telegraphs, which are so powerful and so potent. So there you go. That was a presentation, all right? That wasn't a display of my skills. It's a presentation of the game mechanics. You're welcome. So let's go back out to the home screen here. So as you can see, we have our hero here. Here is the selection screen that I showed you earlier. Follows a very typical upgrade system. So gear that you don't use that is lesser than what you're using, you can dismantle it. Get yourself some powder here and use that powder to enchant your weapons to make them more powerful. Very, very normal action RPG upgrade system. There is a costume system as well. So for pre-registering the game, you get a couple of costume pieces that you can kind of wield, but they also give you stats as well. So I kind of feel like that defeats the purpose of having a costume system. If you want to kind of look the way you want, you still have to use like the right stats. So I don't know, weird. But here are all the followers that are currently in the game. So you can collect their fragments over time and then summon them. And I'm sure they all have their strengths and weaknesses as you would expect. So that is the follower system there. Inventory, pretty straightforward. I was not able to unlock the core system, so that's going to be something in the future. But it looks like there's some type of evolution system here. But like I said, I have not gotten to the point where I can unlock that. There is a rune system as well. So once again, pretty straightforward. You will find runes in combat as drops, and then you can use other runes to power up your existing rune. Once again, not showing you anything you haven't seen before. And then of course there's a skill system for you and your follower. So as you level up, you will use skill points to upgrade your skills, passives, all that good stuff. So very par for the course when it comes to that. The gacha in the game has an equipment gacha, costume gacha, and a soulstone gacha, which is the runes that we just talked about there. Of course, there are daily missions and achievements to unlock as you kind of play the game. There is a guild system. So there's a few guilds here. Man, such a low amount of players, man. I want like a game with guilds that are like in the 100, like at least 100. So that is that. Of course, there is a crafting system as well. So you can basically set a filter to just show you only the things that you can craft. So as you complete stages and get different types of materials, you can actually craft your own weapons, armor, accessories, and miscellaneous things as well. As you can see, all the way up to like orange and yellow gear. So that looks like that's going to be kind of the long-term gameplay there. Friends List Collection event, not really going to go too much into those. So I just showed you the story mode. There's also additional mode called Maze, which is kind of interesting. It's this interesting twist on kind of like an endless tower mode. So as you play these stages right here, you build up a thing called Hell Points. Now, once you've built up 100 Hell Points, you can open up Hell and play one of these stages, which costs exactly 100 Hell Points, but all of the drops here are greatly increased. So basically what you'll do, you'll go through these stages, upper layer, lower layer, central core, depending on how powerful you are, build up a bunch of hell points, and once you've built up a bunch of hell points, you'll go into hell and do one of these stages to get a lot of material. So that is that. And as you can see, as you get more and more powerful, more and more mazes open up as well. So that is that. So interesting twist on a kind of like an endless tower mode. There is raiding in the game that opens up at level 35. Dimensional Crack is your basic daily material grind. So today is Thursday, so you can grind for weapon upgrade stones. So pretty par for the course. You can do this 3 times per day. So that is that. There is PvP, so there is real-time PvP, and of course, PvP yourself versus the AI. Let's go ahead and get embarrassed really quick, or maybe let me redeem myself from that boss encounter. All right, there's no auto allowed in PvP, so let me see what I can do here. All right, I got more points than you, so somehow you have less points. Let's see if we can do this. All right. I just want the graphics to look a little bit cleaner, man. It just... Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed already. Switch to melee. Switch to melee. I'm getting, like, stomped here. I can't even, like... I don't even know what's going on for the most part. There we go. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. How embarrassing. Future FG, remember to edit this part out. Just talk about PvP and go right past the screen, all right? Make sure you remember that, Future FG. Mark this point in the video. There you go. All right. Oh my god. Wait a minute, I'm making a comeback. Hold on. Future FG, relax. Hold on. Let's get a stun. Hold on. We might make a comeback here. Ooh, ouch. All right, you know what? Fine. But anyway, that is PvP in the game. Like I said, it's you versus the AI, but of course there is live PvP as well. So let's go back out to the home screen here and round it up. So here is Mei's Shadow of Light. Like I said, nothing about the game that I saw would really kind of change your mind when it comes to action RPGs on mobile. It plays exactly like all the other ones. It definitely follows that, you know, very typical gameplay loop, lobby-based dungeon grinder, get gear, disenchant it, make your gear stronger, go to the next stage, etc., etc. So, but like I said, there are different main characters here. Here's Shadow. She comes with her own preset partner, and this guy Tooth comes with his own preset partner as well. But like I said, you can get more partners as you go along. I don't know why I didn't pick Shadow. I'm totally regretting it right now. Whatever. But that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. This was a look at Mei's Shadow of Light. Here's the gacha here really quick, just to see what the animation looks like. I'll take that hat, I guess. Let's keep on going. Let's bring out all this currency. Skip the animation this time. That's actually something that I forgot to tell you about. Oh, I blessed it. I used more diamonds to bless my summon. I just saw that. Okay, that's interesting. Let's try that again. I haven't seen that in a gacha before. So I got 30 seconds to decide, do I want to bless my summon? Interesting. That is quite interesting. I've never seen that before. Let's actually do a little bit more detective work when it comes to blessing this stuff. Interesting. So it doesn't look like it guarantees you something, because that was just a green. That wasn't very good at all. I don't have any money. Womp womp. Alright, so let's see. When you purchase a gacha with the Bless mark, Bless can be used before you reveal your result. By blessing your card, you will randomly be blessed to a higher grade. Interesting. And they do have the gacha rates displayed as well, so if you want to kind of take a look at what the rates look like in the game, all of this information is there for you. So that will do it. And I'll show you here, your equipment does change the way you look. As you can see, I got this little... That is awesome. But that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. There you go. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it right here. See this? Boom. There you have it. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm out. See you next video. Later.